fresh off this intense workout today. How you doing, Shane?
Man, doing good. Nice to have in Vegas. Very hot.
Your fight is one of 3 very good pay-per-view fights coming up, along with Floyd's fight against Berto and Canelo Cotto. Why is your fight separated from those two, and the fans should buy it?
Well, the fans should buy it because it's going to be action packed. You got 2 guys that want to fight. I'm a knockout artist. We'll call Murray. He's a slugger. He likes to knock people out. And when you have 2 guys that really want to fight, 9 times out of 10 they get a great fight.
Now, so far it's gotten a lot of good buzz from the hardcore fans, but not everybody knows about this fight. Has this fight been underrated and not gotten the attention it deserves?
Definitely underrated. I think that people are starting to recognize and know that this fight is coming along. August 29th will be at the Forum. So if you want to watch the fight, take the Forum, or it's going to be on DirecTV or all your major cable providers. So stay tuned and watch a great fight. It's a question match.
It's in LA, it's in your hometown. You've won the welterweight title there twice before. Why was there not a Los Angeles press conference to kick off this fight?
Well, we're going to have a Los Angeles press conference pretty soon. Not right now. I believe on the 20th. Something like that. So it's coming. And we want to get a little closer to the fight so people can know that the fight. Because a lot of times you do the press conference too early, and they forget about it. And they have to do another press conference anyway. So we're going to do a press conference, and it'll be pretty big.
One thing that made a guy like Bernard Hopkins, I believe he's a good buddy of yours, great into his 40s, was he kind of adjusted how he was fighting. Is that something you're going through now into your 40s?
I think that with Bernard Hopkins and a lot of other people that are like 40 years old, they continue to box. They never get out the ring. Once you leave the ring and you stop training, stop working out, and you get yourself overweight or whatever, it's hard to come back. A guy like me that's always been in the gym, I never really got out, but I let my body heal and rest enough so I could get back in the ring, and I feel great now.
You've never left the gym, but you have made some changes to camp. This is the first camp with Ken Porter. Has that brought anything different to camp, and you think it'll bring something different to this fight?
I'm not sure if it's going to bring anything different. I mean, Kenny is definitely another help to the corner, and another set of eyes. And I think that working with Sean Porter has done me great deal of good because he has that young energy and that young champion spirit, and it's just going to help me fight better in the ring. It's going to help me understand better in the ring when I get in the ring and fight. To have that same feel, that same urge of knocking the guys out and fight.
People, they think about the power when they think of Shane and the speed, but have you been an underrated defensive fighter throughout your career?
I definitely been underrated as a defensive fighter, but I think that it's because of the injuries I had that I wasn't able to get out of the way a lot of shots. That's always been my strength back in the day when I was lightweight in the early part of welterweight is the defense. And when they got past the defense, I had a great chin, so it's kind of hard to get to me, if you will. But now, as I got older and injuries happened, I started getting hit a little more, and people started seeing that I did have a great chin. So I don't know if it's underrated. I think that it was I just couldn't do it like I wanted to then because of the injuries.
Stepping outside your fight for just a second, Gennady Golovkin, David Lemieux, is that fight worth the pay-per-view money?
Of course. Anything that Gennady Golovkin does is pay-per-view ready. I mean, he's very strong, hungry, young Russian guy, and Lemieux is definitely a strong opponent as well. Fights very hard. It's definitely gonna be a good fight.
Speaking of Golovkin, he showed a lot of support. He tweeted that, come out to your fight. He's going to be at the fight. You've had a lot of other boxers, Sugar Ray Leonard. We've seen on Twitter and other social media saying they're going to be at your fight or to support your fight. That has to feel good.
Oh man, it's tremendous to have these different fighters, young, old, legendary fighters, to tweet about the fight and to show their support. Definitely honored and I really feel good.
Does Lemieux have a legitimate chance of pulling off the upset?
I don't know. I mean, anybody that steps in the ring has a legitimate chance of doing the upset. I mean, he has the puncher's chance. I just think that Golovkin is this is the time he's trying to make his way into the superstardom in the big leagues, and I'm not sure if Lemieux is going to be good in his way.
Is Mayweather Berto, the other pay-per-view fight, is that pay-per-view worthy?
I think you can answer that question better than I can. If it's pay-per-view worthy, I don't know. I mean, I think that Mayweather is an excellent fighter. He's a great fighter. He's sharp. He's fast and all that stuff. These type of fights with like Berto, and Berto is also a great B-A- fighter, if you will. I'm not sure if that's the level that he should be fighting. He should be fighting. I mean, he could fight Sean Porter. He just got a big victory against Adrian Broner. You know, you have Thurman Thomas, and you have all these other young tigers that are winning and they're willing to fight Mayweather. You have myself.
Right.
You have myself included, willing to fight Mayweather. And you know, I don't see. I can't see it. But you know, he knows best. So
Is Andre Berto? You were signed to fight him back in 2010. Does he have a legit shot at pulling off what would be one of the biggest upsets in boxing history?
it would definitely be a big upset. One thing that Andre Berto have in his favor is he has good punching power. He has speed and punching power. Now the know-how and the savvy and the knowledge of being there with somebody like Mayweather, I can't see it. But like I said, anybody has a chance of winning the fight and getting knocked out. If anybody does, I mean, Berto does have a chance. He does have speed and power.
You know, Bob Arum's been in the news saying he wants to put Manny Pacquiao in with Amir Khan. That fight may not be so easy to make, but it seems like, you know, Manny will be back early next year. He needs an opponent, maybe a rematch for yourself.
Hey, that's perfect. I mean, I'm going to be ready to fight any and everybody. And after this fight with Ricardo Mayorga, you know, I'm getting 10 pounds. I don't mind. I'm going to still knock him out. But after this fight, yeah. I mean, Manny Pacquiao, Mayweather. That's why I said I want to come back. Manny Pacquiao, Mayweather, Cotto, all the top guys. They're up there right now. I'm ready to fight.
Are you worried at all that even after you beat Mayorga the way you believe you will, that it'll be tough to land the big fights because you're not officially with Bob Arum or Oscar?
I don't think so. I think the fans are going to make the choice. The fans need to make the choice to see a great fight. And that's what's going to come down to. I think that they're getting tired of, you know, like Manny's over here with Top Rank and Floyd's over here with Al Heyman and Cotto's over here with Right Nation, and they can't fight each other because the promoters can't get along.
Right.
But the fighters will fight anybody.
Right.
9 times out of 10. Most fighters will. I should say all of them. Most fighters will fight anybody. Because they want to be the best. So I think that hopefully these fights can happen between all of us.
So you'll be in a good position then, because being that you're not affiliated with any one of them, you could fight any of them.
I can fight any of them at any time. All they gotta do is call me up. Shane, yeah, let's fight. Okay, let's make the deal. Let's negotiate.
Talking about Mayorga, you said 10 pounds. That's on the day of the weigh-in. But when he steps in the ring, how much bigger do you think he's going to be?
He's going to be about 15 pounds. We're going to weigh in at the same weight. But he'll probably go to about 175 at least.
Is there any chance Ricardo is taking this fight and he doesn't think he can win? He's taking it for the paycheck?
Oh, no. Ricardo thinks he's going to win. He believes that I'm too small. He thinks he has the power. He's going to knock me out. And he says first rounds. Not happening. He's delusional.
Back to Andre Berto. You guys were gonna have a unification fight in early 2010, and then problems with Haiti happened. You fought Floyd, but how would that fight have gone? Let's take it back 5 years ago.
Well, the difference between me and Andre Berto is I have a great chin and I punch hard. His problem is he doesn't have a great chin. And punching hard and not having a great chin doesn't mix. It only calls for knockout. So I believe I would probably knock him out.
Would have been a great fight.
It could have been a great fight for a couple of rounds.
What about Cotto and Canelo? That was officially announced today. How do you see that fight playing out?
Man, that's a tremendous fight. I don't know how to call that one. I think Cotto has the edge in that fight, because he's more experienced. He's been in the ring with a lot of different fighters. But Canelo also has some good training with different trainers. And when I got in the ring with him, we showed he was very sharp, very ring savvy, knew how to counter punch real well, very sharp. Body shots great. I can't count Canelo out. I think that it's going to be a great fight. I don't know how to call that one.
Who hits harder?
It's a different punch in both guys. Canelo has a snappier punch. That's pretty hard. It's hard. It's snappy. But Cotto's punch is more solid and thuddy. Like it's more weight behind it.
Heavy-handed?
More heavy-handed. Yeah. I think Cotto uses more of his body than Canelo might use. But Canelo's is more snappier and sharper. So it's just different.
Who is the better boxer? The better technical skills guy? More tricks up his sleeve?
When I fought Canelo, he had more tricks up his sleeve, and he was a little bit more sharper. But at the same time, Cotto was very deceptive and threw great jabs, and was able to move very well. So, I mean, he comes at you a lot, but then also he can move well, and he can get the combinations together very good. He's punching a little harder now, it seems, knocking people out. This is gonna be a great fight. I can't tell you who's gonna win this one.
Shane, last question. Some people thought at 43 this could be the end, but is this really maybe the beginning of your career as a successful fighter in his 40s?
Well, this is the beginning of I would say that, but this is the beginning of my career as far as, I don't really have that much longer to go, maybe 3-4 more years. Maybe, I don't know, Bernard did till 50,
Right.
And I believe my body can hold up like that. We will see. We will see. But I feel great, and I'm sharp, I'm fast, and I'm in the ring with all these different world champions today. I can do it.
Thanks a lot, Shane.
Thanks, Shane.
No problem.